excited for mine.
Ooh.
2023, so you have a lot of time.
So do we just put it in like a big pile and everybody draws numbers and then just grab one? Is that kind of how you guys do it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much.
No, you have
Yep.
Yeah, and then you can steal a gift. Why? Usually stuff doesn't get stolen because we all
Yeah.
off the things.
Okay. Are we ready?
I don't know about Jason and
Dionominos and Cletia? I know they had to step away real quick. Well, we'll do. Well, I guess we'll do the intro in 3, 2, 1. All right, hold on a quick second.
Hello from the world of tomorrow.
All right, so welcome. Yeah, I know, right? Welcome to Theros Champion the Gods, where you all are making your way again through the Despair Lands. You're heading up north from Asphodel and heading towards Setessa, where by all accounts there is another evil creature of sorts that might give you some clues on how to defeat the other evil creature that's behind you. On your route, you all fought some zombie centaurs, and some of you may have been exhausted. And as you were going to take a nice, well-deserved break after climbing over a rather difficult ridge, an old friend popped up and told
Or an old acquaintance,
an old arch enemy that's been following you around the Dakra Isles and has appeared with a friend of hers. But before we get to that, we need to do some retconning. And what that is that earlier, y'all stumbled upon a little coin of big importance. And the gods found out. And none other than Heliod wanted to have a nice conversation with the carrier of that of that gold coin. So Heliod, you're up. You wanted to talk to Tari.
the coin bearer.
Yeah.
If you want me to give you a minute, do you want me to give you a minute?
Yeah, give me just a second. I'll be right back.
Sure. Rexenor, are you playing the part of Theodore?
Yes, I will play the part of Theodore.
Okay, do you have his character sheet up? I can share it with you.
I do not.
Okay, let me share it with you.
But I do know how you can share it with me.
Yeah, you figured that out.
I figured that out through much trial and error. Mostly error.
Okay, you should now have it.
I do indeed.
All right. Once you get that pulled up, I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw. A 13. Was that with Rexenor? Or no, it was with Theodore. All right, so Theodore, you have 1 point of exhaustion. And didn't you guys have to make 2 because you're climbing the wall?
I believe so.
So let's do one more.
Not as satyrs, we just jump.
That's right. And you're good.
There we go.
And you're good. So Theodore just has 1 point of exhaustion. As he's trudging through the swampy wasteland, he's also feeling a bit tired, a bit overwhelmed. You know, it's dark. You haven't seen the sun in quite a few days to, like, I think it's been about a week to a week and a half that you've been in the Despair Lands at this point, trudging through this horrible wasteland. Dionominos, Heliod, you ready? You got your hat on?
I got my hat on. What's up?
So you
right.
wanted to come down and appear in front of Tari. So we'll say that you guys are, we'll back this up a little bit, where you all, you're not exhausted, you're just now leaving Asphodel through the tunnels, and it's like the first night when you're out in the wilderness. you haven't fought the zombies or anything quite just yet.
All right. I thought Farah was with us. They're with me too.
Did a Farah
Yeah.
want to? Oh, so a Farah wants to do it too. I'll go grab a Farah.
So I think we were both there.
Yeah, we were going to talk to Dionominus.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, not Tari.
Well, because Dionominus is a Farah's priest.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't have the maps anymore, but we'll just go ahead and say that you guys have made camp for your first night. Maybe Dionomenos has set up the little tiny hut and is walking around getting the camp set up. And before his eyes, how do you guys appear? How do you gods appear?
I was going to appear as Daxos.
As Thaxos.
Daxos, he's Heliod's champion.
Okay, let me get a picture of Thaxos. I have no idea what Thaxos looks like.
He's a human. He's one of the planeswalkers. I read a lot on
Hold on.
Heliod's lore
That's awesome.
last week.
Okay. Go ahead.
I will show up as myself, maybe not as grand, and obviously he wouldn't be able to look upon me if I were in my true form, but a pretty grandiose kind of version of myself that he can see and recognize immediately as a Farah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I need to play both roles?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you'll have to.
You're like two things to switch on and off.
I know.
Today you'll get to find out what it's like to be a DM talking to yourself.
Oh my god, I know. It'll be amazing.
Let's see.
It's like that
All right.
a few weeks ago where I had to do speed round character voices.
Oh yeah. That's right. Oh my gosh. Oh, you found Daxos?
Yes.
That's pretty impressive. Actually, you found him so quickly.
Yeah, you know.
The thing.
There's a way.
I'm nothing if not quick. Right, Amy?
Oh, it's so true.
I prefer the term efficient.
You prefer what?
The
Like
term
2 minutes in
efficient.
heaven is better
Yeah.
than 1 minute in heaven.
That's right.
I know what you're trying to say. Oh yeah, that's it.
All right.
All right.
So, does that work for you, Farah?
Yes, that works great.
Okay, so Dionomenos, as you're walking through the Despairing Lands, it's dark. You can't quite tell if it's night or day, but it seems to be getting late in the day. And these two strangers kind of walk up out of the swamp.
Hail and well met.
Dionomenos.
There you go.
Hello. What's up, bro?
Do you want me to play Dionomenos? Or another?
Oh, I could do it.
Or Tanya, or Lon, or Nick?
You just gotta keep
I want to
switching
see him
hats.
switch all his headgear
Put
on.
them
Exactly.
both on and just turn one way for one.
What I should do
Oh,
is put
yeah.
this on one
Yeah,
side
you
and
can,
crown
like-
the other.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
I like the idea of like
What
turning.
you should
Exactly.
Hey, I've got another suggestion. I saw Tom Selleck do this once on Conan O'Brien. He shaved half of his face to promote a film where he was shaved, and left half of a mustache for the film so he could promote,
Nice.
Either one. Exactly.
There you go. There you go.
All right. Yeah, I'll do something like that. Let's see. Hold on. I'm gonna work my magic here.
That works on a couple of levels.
All right. I don't know. What's up, bro? Not much. You know what? I'm gonna take all this stuff off.
Okay. All right. Let's
Change your voice.
let's keep it going.
All right. Hail and well met. You sound like a follower of Heliod. And you, my lady, I bow down before you. Are you who I
Yes.
think you are?
I am indeed.
Uh,
We are
yeah,
here
bro.
on important business.
Important business, you say? Yeah, man. Like it's really important. Like, and you're right. Heliod's a pretty rad dude, bro. So, what is this business exactly? And who might you, or what might bring you to Asphodel of all the cursed places in this world?
We are here because of you, Dionymus, and your companions.
Oh, I see. Yeah, bro. So, like, we heard that you, not specifically, but your companions found this something that might be of like a lot of value to us. Hmm. You might want to talk to my companion Tari about that.
We wish to talk to you, Dionymus.
Oh, how can I help you? Uh, I don't know. What do you say to a goddess as opposed to a god? My lady.
Well, that is the question, isn't it? How can you help us?
Yes, I only live to serve you.
So tell us what you know about this object.
Can Dionymus cast or roll an insight check on both of these gods?
Absolutely. I will give it with advantage as well.
All right. 1 minute. Oh,
No, why don't you turn me?
why is it?
There you go.
Oh,
All right.
that's weird. Yeah, I have like an.
That should be roll 20s like calling card kind of a thing, or it's like roll 20. Oh, that's weird.
I accidentally had a character sheet for Heliod up.
Oh, that's
I
weird.
forgot.
That's weird.
To quote one of my all-time favorite movies, that don't make no sense.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Oh, that.
Dionymus, you definitely get the sense that a Farah is in your midst. You get a pretty good, like, understanding that you know who Daxos is. You also get the sense that maybe this is something other than Daxos, but that either way, you are cavorting with two extremely powerful individuals. Like you, other than you've talked to Karanos, you've seen arguments between the gods before, but they've never like kind of cornered you in mortal form and wanted to kind of have tea with you before.
Right. Okay.
And I like pull out a tea glass and give it to him. Have some tea, Dionymus.
Oh,
I'm
thank you. I feel like Mr. Tumnus. He was a cousin of mine. Um, do you have any Turkish delights?
Oh, Turkish delight aplenty.
Turkish delight's gross.
Depends on the one, but yes. All right. So, what was the question that you asked?
I asked how you can help us.
Oh, I will do anything in my power, my lady, if only it serves you. Yeah, bro, that's kind of what we're here for. Well, the main thing is you mentioned you had a friend Tari. What tell us about Tari? She sounds a little distant from the gods. Well, she is a Leonin. She is an iconoclast, not to be offensive, that's just her culture. And we entrusted her with, I think, probably what you're here to talk to me about. Oh, right. Okay. But how can I serve you, my lady, Afera? What
I
shall I
mean,
call you, by the way? What do you have any? You can call me Daxos or the ruler of the universe, whatever you want, whatever's good. You can
Master
just
of
call me
the
bro, big bro. I like
Master of the universe.
Master of the universe.
Master of the universe. You know, whatever you want. Master of the universe is fine.
Exactly. How about
King
Big
of-
Bro?
King of all the gods and the sun that lights our very way. You know, just
Whatever works.
Yeah,
Or
big
Fro.
bro.
Exactly. You can call me Hill if you really like. Um. Okay, I see. Well, I'll call you Big Bro. And you, milady?
I suppose you can continue calling me milady, although that is a little bit below who I am, but that is fine.
I've heard these one sect called the Christianians or something. They call their lord the Lord. So I thought the lady was equivalent.
I mean, I think it will suit just fine. You are a true follower of me, and I know that very well, which is why I have come down to you and not sent someone else on this quest.
Right. Well, I feel very highly honored. Um, my divinity, is that better? Divinities, maybe? I don't know exactly. I just know. Yeah, bro, that's good. So we'd like to know that. Do you happen to know where this Tari fellow uh, is hiding or is holding her, that special item? Not exactly. I know it's honor, and God, this is so weird to switch back and forth.
You're doing a good job. You're like you just have a conversation with yourself the rest of the time. It's fine.
Exactly.
10:30, and that's where we'll pick up next week for the rest of this conversation.
That's
You're
right.
saying the universe started.
So Tari is about I would say 15 feet away, kind of doing campcraft kind of stuff.
Mhm.
If you want to call her over.
All right, yeah. Hey, Tari. Would you
Yes?
mind coming and having a word with these two very noble individuals in our midst? I see
Hello.
that you're baking
I
something.
am Tari.
Hello. Would you like a cup of tea?
Hey, little bro, how's it going? Would you like some tea? It's divine. I swear to God.
No.
Oh, of course.
I
Anyway.
don't. Tari does not like tea.
Oh, what do you like? We brought a lot.
I have a ball of yarn. Perhaps you would like that?
That's so rude.
I've brought a saucer of milk if you want that.
Milk. Ugh.
Oh,
She's
I have.
intolerant.
Tari would have a glass of water or a glug from her canteen.
Her own canteen.
Her own canteen because she doesn't trust these people.
Tari, do an insight check with advantage.
Insight. Let me.
I mean, that's the way it should be, though, right, Rexanor?
Yeah,
I mean, the gods should bow down to the followers, really.
Not you again.
Yeah. You, Leonin.
Insight?
Yep, with advantage.
We told you we don't believe in you. Get away.
An 11. Oof.
Yep.
So you're not sure what's going on with these people. You know they're not from around here. There's something about them that rubs you the wrong way, but you're not sure exactly what it is.
Okay.
So, I think it would be very wise of us to cooperate with these people, Tari. I don't know how you feel about them, but I think they could really make or break our fortunes, if you understand me. Yeah, that's a good way of summing it up. I think that I would, yeah. But I'll tell you what, if as a show of good faith, I will grant you one small wish.
Ooh.
Right now, if maybe if you just talk to us and see what you want.
Wish.
Well, wish might be strong, but maybe I'll give you any kind of artifact. Is that okay, by the way, that I'm calculate. I don't know.
It
what the rules
depends.
are.
It depends.
Yeah.
Might be like, and we're gonna end early because then I gotta like prepare for next week.
Have you ever heard of something called the wand or the
I
wand
was
of
just gonna
Orcus?
make the same joke. The wand of Orcus. What could go wrong?
Just bring it from another plane. It's fine.
So
Another multiverse.
Yeah, that's gonna cost you international shipping, and that shit's expensive.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if.
That's more than
Yeah.
dimensional.
Interplanar, yeah.
Yeah.
Realm.
maybe I'll give her like a spear that's like a plus something.
She uses a great sword, I think.
Right, but Heliod's weapon is a spear, so it'd be symbolic.
Sorry, I have a great axe, I think.
A great axe. Well, do you want a greater spear? You know,
Range.
So Tari's just being like really
obstinate.
yeah, exactly.
I don't. Well, what would you like, little bro?
Tari's
You
not a
can
bro.
call me Tari.
I'm sorry, Tari. What would you like?
I don't want anything from you.
Okay.
I
That's
don't
fair.
require anything from you.
No, I'm not saying you require. It's a free gift. You know, it's just for talking.
You know what? Sorry, I need to put my knife down.
Tari says that. Let me put my knife down real quick.
I love that the barbarians are the cooks in all our parties.
Right?
Just who you want.
You know, I don't trust you. I don't think there's no reason for me to trust you. And I want you to speak plainly and tell me why you're here.
Okay.
Don't try to what's the word?
Placate.
Well,
Butter you up?
Okay.
Yeah, just tell me why you're here, and you know.
I respect that.
Don't
All right,
beat
we're
around
here
the
after because you have, according to our lovely friend here, Dionominos, you have something that we want, and we we'd like to, you know, entice you to do it, but it may just come to us just you know, we would like your cooperation. I'll just say it that way.
Well, sorry. My party trusted me with this particular item, and right now I am acting as caretaker. So,
And what do you think will happen if something happens to you all and this falls into the wrong hands? Have you thought of that?
Yeah.
This is not meant for you. This is not a mortal treasure.
No. But we can make it worth your while. And if you really want, we can even maybe get your party's consensus so they're, you know, okay with you letting go of this item.
I think Tari thinks that is the least that you can do. Make sure that my party wants me to release it.
Okay.
If not, I'm not going to.
Well, okay.
I'm not going to willingly. I understand.
Well, willingly. You'll have to pry it out of my dull, dead, cold paw.
Cold
Yeah.
dead pause.
And that would be such a waste of your talents.
Yeah, that would be. I mean, yeah, we, you know, all right.
So it's
Well,
not. Again, I am just a caretaker. You need to talk to my party, and again, if they agree that I should let it go, I will.
okay.
Yes, and
Let's.
you are a voting
Now,
member.
I don't really want to talk to you anymore. I'm going to go over here.
And with that, the rest of you hear this shouting out a few dozen feet away and see these really.
Is that cats fighting, I hear?
And you see these rather odd, out of place individuals in the middle of this dark and evil land. And these people look pristine and godly. What do y'all want to do?
Eunuminus, what is going on here? Tari, please talk to us.
And
You know,
they update you on what's going on
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
and give you the proposition.
well, I think it's, of course, we'd want to help you with whatever you want. I would ask, how much time would you need? Can we consult about this? Yeah, bro, that's totally fine with me. What do you think, my beautiful companion?
I don't know.
We can give them some time. We unfortunately do not have the ages that we are used to, and there is concern of this item
Yeah,
being in this location.
yeah, it's pretty. It's things are urgent for us, but like we want to make you guys comfortable with what happened because at the end of the day, we really want to support you and your group, and we could, we'd like to do that, and if you could help us, maybe we could help you a little bit, but that's sort of where we're at.
Yes.
Is there any? Okay. Will you guys offer us divine favor in return, like
That
protection, or
that could be arranged.
what is the purpose of handing this over to you guys? Are we gonna? Is the planet in peril? Is the universe in peril?
Why do you guys want this?
That's a really good question. And to answer your question, I assume that because we're divine, we know their names.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You've been watching us.
Yeah,
That's
we're,
right.
we're a real pain in the ass to the gods. I imagine we're on the
Yeah.
shit list.
That's a really good question, Lucky Lala and Kalisha. Well, we'll say it this way: helping us would be a lot more beneficial to you, even if we don't give you anything, than it would be if you helped other people. But we like you, and you're fighting a good cause for us, and we're. I know that you've talked to some people in our party, particularly Erois and Karanos, and who else? I think those two. Yeah, and I think you would find it to be to help. It would help you guys a lot if you're helping us. Um, and yeah, but I don't know. Do you? What do you think?
I personally have grave concerns about the balance of power and handing over such a powerful item to someone that my god Krufix considers overpowered is given
Hmm.
great pause. However, your point about if we were to fall and this were lost in Asphodel, things could be much worse.
Right. Yes, and
The
I like Krufix. He's a good guy. He is, but first of all, I'd like to say Rex Adore. I really like your commitment to your god, and I would be very honored if I had priests who were like you, or clerics, like or oracles, I guess. And yeah, I get that, but let me ask you, if it was between, say, me getting it and maybe somebody like, I don't know,
And by mean, he means us.
yeah, yes, right, sorry. But yeah, like people like us getting it, or other people like, say, I don't know, Erebos and I don't know, Phoenix or something. How would you feel about a world like that?
it
Sorry, that
would.
was I sent that to everyone.
Yeah. No, I got you. I got you. I must be honest. I am leaning towards suggesting that the coin be given to the two of you. I feel that is perhaps the best move for balance of power.
I am all about protecting the cities. Miletus is the greatest city, and I am always a champion of that and will protect that as much as I possibly can.
It's true. So yeah,
I'm kind of scared of the object, honestly. I think something with that much power in the hands of us, I don't know if it puts us in danger
you're
as
very
a,
wise.
like, and I don't know if we can handle that kind of responsibility until we get stronger. I feel like
It is a grave responsibility, and if something were to happen to it, and it did fall into definitely the wrong hands, such as Phoenix, it would be very bad, I think, for the entire world.
Phoenix.
I am scared of it too, but what are you two gonna do to keep us safe?
Oh yeah.
We're gods. Like, well, I mean, no, I didn't say that. We're we're
God,
friends of. I mean,
sorry.
we will be fine. I promise, it'll be all right with us.
We don't know that they're the actual gods, or we just, or what? What do we know about these two?
You can do an insight check.
I feel like as an oracle, Rexenor would probably recognize divine beings.
Yeah, I mean,
So
y'all
can certainly roll for it.
yeah, with advantage. I'll give it to you all with advantage.
And
Except
if
for Tara,
Farah-
because she already rolled.
or not if yeah, Farah definitely made herself pretty grandiose to be a little bit more obvious to Dia and Numinous in the first
Yep.
place.
And
Great
Rexenor, I'll
roll.
use your passive. I'll use your passive insight of like 82 or whatever it
Yeah,
is.
it'd be like 15.
Yeah.
So we do sense that
Whoa.
You're
they're
very
either
wise.
the gods or we're really close to the gods.
Yeah, so Kalitia for sure, Lucky Lala, Rexenor to an extent. I don't know if Ezrin.
Sorry, I forgot. I'm not doing the double thing as well as Jason.
It's hard.
That's okay. And you can roll with advantage too.
Do you know yourself? That's the question.
Yeah, 13. A little less with Ezrin, but definitely Lucky and Kalitia know that these definitely appear to be very godly. Afera, I think you all pretty much recognize that Afera is not hiding herself well. The other one, it's like he could be a god, but y'all know the legends of Dexos.
Hey, can I ask something?
Sure.
If this item is so powerful and I don't know like everything about it, is it better that it be destroyed? Do you want us to take it to the mountains of Mordor and throw it to the fiery pits?
You know,
'Cause we could be stealthy too.
Why don't we just summon some giant eagles right now?
You want to take?
I mean, it's a good suggestion, Lucky, and what I would, or sorry, yeah, actually, I can be talking as the anonymous. The only thing is, I don't know if we ourselves are not going to be destroyed getting out of this.
What?
Yeah,
That's scary.
I mean,
If we destroy it, maybe it will destroy us.
yeah. You know, the
In
thing
Soviet
is, it's like,
Russia.
what makes these valuable is, well, it's more about who holds them rather than, it's not like they have some kind of inherent properties, if that makes sense to you, that would make them particularly powerful. But so I guess here's the question: what would make it worth your while for us to take these? Well, I've heard that you can be granted eternal life with those. Oh, bro, that's a lot. And yes, if you give it to the right people, they might give you eternal life. But that eternal life isn't so great. I'll just say that. Like,
Yes,
you don't
I,
want to be
remember,
alive.
I remember the myth of someone called Prometheus.
Yes.
Is it possible you can increase our piety to our gods? Because I have
Oh,
pretty low piety.
that might be.
But you put in a good word with God for me.
Lucky, who's your god?
Karma Mitra. Karamitra.
So they could not give you piety points. If you are a follower of a Farah or Heliod, they can certainly bestow some piety points. That would be something well within their ability.
Can I
Yeah, so
switch my
basically,
god?
2 of you we could help.
Can I switch my god?
Can I convert?
There is a mechanic to switch your god.
You can, but you restart at 0 on piety.
Unless you're talking to
Go
one of the
ahead and
gods.
bring it way up.
Yeah, you restart at 0, but I don't think it necessarily counts that, you were actually talking to the god. But I would say that you could switch and they could kind of get you up to where you're supposed to be now, so you wouldn't go to 0, but it wouldn't like give you a bonus. But if you're a follower of these 2 gods, they can certainly help
I feel
help a
like
brother
there
out.
hasn't been a lot of opportunities to up my piety. It's at 4 points.
So
At least 5.
one of us could help 2 of you. I'll put it that way. Although, I'm pretty close with Karamitra, actually. Maybe I could talk.
Okay, let's get back to the coin. What are we gonna do with it?
Coin.
I know I advocated for putting it in the hands of our iconoclast. But I think, given the dangers we have faced in Asphodel so far, and there are more yet to come, I don't know what our fate would be if we were what would otherwise be killed. And I don't know that allowing the coin to fall in the hands of some evil god helps us at all. So while I am hesitant, I think perhaps we should hand it over.
Yes, I think these people may not be as bad as where it could end up without them, and maybe a better choice than many others.
Yes, I think, Rex, you are definitely correct in this. And, I mean, I am, of course, biased because my chosen god is among us, I believe. But I think we should give it to them because we don't know who else it could end up with, especially in this land.
I would also say I have no real intention of role playing as Theodore necessarily, but with a lawful good alignment, I could see him voting to hand it over as well.
Well, he's also one of Farah's.
Yeah, there you go. Also true.
Oh yeah,
Worship
Ferris has come.
Oh yeah.
I'm a
Yes,
pretty
well-
neutral alignment right now, but I don't know things of these nature very well, so I'm gonna trust what Rexiner has to say.
I also think. Oh, sorry. Were you going to speak?
I was gonna say I trust Rexenor too, but I want to know. Can you give me more information about what is happening? Why are things not dying? Can you tell us anything?
Oh, that's a very good question. I'll answer that when you get back.
I think if I recall, and Andy, please feel free to correct me. We know sort of the basics, but I think Heliod and Afara would definitely be the better resources there.
Yeah, you don't know
If
anything.
they are willing to share.
Yeah, you don't know anything about the state of the gods, other than that Erebos is missing.
Erebos is missing, and they've been very quiet.
Yes, and yeah, the gods have been preoccupied for sure. So going from preoccupied and absent to hanging out with you, eating s'mores in camp, it's a bit of a shock.
Must I now bring out the s'mores? First I brought out the tea, and now you want the s'mores?
So, do you guys tell them kind of what the backstory of what's going on?
I think in but not like really explicitly, maybe, but that makes
Vague
sense.
terms.
Yeah. We say, actually, I think maybe, I think he would, or I think I could. Yeah, thank you.
Sorry.
So Helliot kind
Gotta
of
get some
spills.
pumpkin pie out of the oven.
Oh, nice. So Helliot
Yeah,
kind of
check me
spills.
down
Nice. So Helliot kind of spills the beans on what's going on.
Yeah, and I just say, so basically, Erebos has gone missing. We don't exactly know where he is, but because he's not rendering his services to the universe, death has been put on pause. But there's been a little bit of hiccups around that too. Some things are still dying for various reasons.
Yes, we've seen.
Yes, and so we're a little bit worried about that. But yeah, but I'll tell you what.
Just for the sake of time, I'm going to push a vote. What do y'all want to do?
Well, before that though, I was gonna say, can Heliod just talk to Farah for a second, like independently?
Sure.
Okay. So here's the thing. I think we should, in order to entice them, I was thinking I was gonna give them some rings with the wish on them, very much like a genie in the last game.
Where did you get such a crazy idea?
I know. Do you think that would be an okay thing, compensation?
I feel like that is very fair compensation, and that it should come with a warning of wishes. That you really do need to be careful what you wish.
Yeah, exactly.
Yikes.
Well, it's just how wish is, but it's so like a powerful wish spell. And I don't know if you want. I feel like I'm like advocating for myself here, but I think because the Anonymous has been so helpful, maybe you might want to give him a point or two of piety, but that's up to you.
No, I will. I plan on giving him and Theodore both an extra point of piety
Nice.
as followers of.
Right. Yeah. So okay, let's go back, and then we tell them. So if you decide that you want to vote to do this, we will give you each a ring with a wish spell on it. Now it can be a little more liberal than your general wish spell, but be careful because you only get one, and if you should happen to fall in battle, it will restore your life to full health.
Does that count as our wish?
That counts as your wish.
I wish not to die. Like a perfectly legitimate use.
Careful what you wish for.
I mean, you still have to. It's a little still rules lawyery, so you can wish for that, and we'll make it happen. But I don't know if you're going to be happy.
You might
Yeah.
turn into a rock.
Yeah, or you might have buzzards picking at your whatever your intestines and stuff.
So, do y'all want to go take the deal?
I think
I vote yes.
I
I
vote
vote yes.
I'm okay with
Rexenor is admittedly hesitant, but he feels like he has made his case as best he can, and he offers to Tari, perhaps you should hand it to Athara.
Yeah, we're back.
Where have you been hiding this thing, Tari?
Don't ask questions you don't wish to know.
Okay, maybe I don't want to know.
I see much, Lucky Lala. Count yourself well lucky.
Well, let me see if I have a sleight of hand. I just
You should.
I just want it to like appear.
Okay.
Like a trick, like a magic trick. Yeah, you can roll for that.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, it does pretty good. Do a pretty good little trick there.
You pull it out.
So yeah, you pull it out and just kind of out of the air and hand it over to the gods,
Sarah.
to Aphara.
Fair.
Sorry.
Okay.
And
Thank you very much.
And I'm gonna say with that, they say thank you very much and promptly disappear. And you
I
feel
hope
a
we made the
little.
right decisions.
What's that?
I hope we made the right. And we got rings. These rings form on our.
Yep.
hand.
So you all have one wish ring. So you can put that in your inventory. And if you are a follower of Heliod or Aphara, you get one additional piety point. So good job there.
Wish ring. That's good.
Okay. So, a few days later, after trudging through the Despair Lands, we fast forward. And as you all were preparing for a very, very badly needed rest, you look down a corridor and an old acquaintance steps forward. And you quickly recognize them as Orike. And she says, "Not so fast, Dionomenos, with your little shelter. I believe you all have some answering to do. And in the canopy above you, you hear some crashing and trees being felled, and directly behind you jumps a large skeletal creature that you all have known of in legend as a Falaskia, a guardian of the underworld. And that's where we're picking up this time, after that little retcon that took an hour.
I'm sure you planned for it to take exactly that long.
That's exactly it. Why is my little thing like my screen's like fucked. Anyway, weird. That's weird. Seriously. Okay. So, Rexnor, you're at the top of the order.
Oh, the good news is I already cast Mage Armor within my 8-hour time frame. The next spell I'm going to cast is Protection from Evil and Good. And I will pop that into the chat so you can see exactly what that does. But basically, I assume this creature is either celestial or undead based on its nature.
He is a large undead creature.
Perfect. He has disadvantage on attacks against me.
Okay.
Evil and good. Just writing that down so I can concentrate on it. And then with my movement, I'm going to step 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 20 feet. Yeah, let's make it 25. What the hell? And I think that will be Rex's turn.
Okay. Can you roll for initiative for Theodore?
I can. 14. So.
14. All right. Let me put him in the order here. All right. So he's going to go kind of right in the middle there. All right. And that's your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn. Yeah.
Who's he after?
And no one.
Oh. Who's Theo after?
After Tari.
Okay, so Tari then.
Yeah, so it goes Dionomos, Kalitia, Tari, Theodore. So is Dionomos around? He can hold his turn for a minute if we need to.
We got to get going. We have family just coming in, so.
Oh, do you guys need to run?
We got to run for a few minutes. We'll be right back. So if you could just skip us, and then we'll be right back.
All right.
Here's Dionomos. He's here. Sorry. Come on.
I'm coming.
Come on.
Faster. Kill.
What do you need?
It's your turn.
Oh. Okay.
So you all have your evil shadow, Ulrike, up above, and then you have Falaskia down on the south side of the map over here.
Here I am stuck in the middle.
Yeah.
So what happened with your turn, Rex?
I cast Protection from Evil and Good, and I ran away.
That's such a smart idea.
Yeah, because I'm a squishy wizard boy with no real high-level spell slots left.
I'm pretty much in that boat myself. Okay, so have we talked to them yet?
Nope.
All right.
Yeah, I don't. They don't strike me as being conversational.
They don't.
Well, I call to them and I say, "Haven't we seen you before?"
Oh. Hold on real quick.
I guess, and I'll also do an insight check as well.
All right, go ahead and do an insight check. I'll give that. Go ahead and do that.
No, straight up.
Straight up. I mean, you're not quite sure if they're mean or not. You've had a few conversations with Urike, and as you shout out, she yells back at you and says, Dionomos, it is good to see you again. It has been a while since the Dakar Isles, has it not?
Yes, it's been a very long time. It's always good to see you.
Yes.
Except for when we fight, which I hope we don't right now.
Yes, it is a terrible thing to hear about Asphodel. Have you heard about that?
I've heard some.
Yes, terrible, isn't it? Well, I believe you have something that I need.
Oh,
Yeah?
what would that be? I don't quite
Uh,
get your meaning.
well, perhaps we will discuss it when you are on your deathbed.
Well, that's not such a good place to discuss it. Are you sure you can't just tell me? Talking is so much easier than
I think you
having us
know.
kill
You guys,
another one.
you middling. I mean, champions is a little too much. Maybe I should say adventurers.
Yeah, I like that term better myself.
Yes, it fits your status for
pressure.
sure. I believe you have stolen something that is not yours.
Stolen.
We're not
Be
thieves.
more specific. We've
We
stolen
don't
so many.
steal. We've stolen some.
Well, you could tell me, and you know, there's no use in hiding words. Are you asking about? Wait, before we do, I didn't hear what happened, so I'm guessing we gave the coin to
We did.
You did.
Iliad.
It's
You
gone.
did.
Are you referring to? Well, what are you referring to? Is it? Tell us more about it. There's a few things we have that might upset some people, so I'm just curious.
I will just come out and say it. And I do believe you owe me a rather ancient-looking golden coin.
Oh, I'm so sorry. We just gave that
Oh
up.
man, we just sold that on eBay yesterday.
We just sold it. We do not have any such coins.
And you see her grow quite red in the face. And clenching her teeth, she says, "If that is true, then that is bad for you."
Well, I think it
Very-
would have been bad for us either way, right? And then he casts. I don't even know what spell slots I have left. I think we're gonna die tonight.
Hey, you got us those sweet wish rings to stave off inevitable death for a few more minutes.
Exactly. Was I even tracking? I think I'm. I don't remember all what I cast last time, but I'm pretty sure I'm at like 2 first levels. Or no. Where's my? Oh.
That's where I am.
Yeah, I had. Okay. And then I cast. Maybe. Is Acid Arrow the one that gives you 2 sets of damage?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll do. And then I cast Acid Arrow at. Well, the one behind us, is he really there?
Yeah, he's there. He's really there.
Yeah, fuck.
Do you think if we go after her, he'd disappear?
Okay, we can't.
If you need to stop, we can pick up this next time. Family. We get it. We can always pick up next time. Did Theodore not update his character sheet?
No, he hasn't.
That.
So I was like, no, I know he has 3rd level spell slots. God damn it!
Yeah, that's right.
I went in. It's like now he's still at level 4. So
Yep.
I will play accordingly.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
So many things going wrong tonight. It's like
I don't
So
think
many
he's played for like
distractions.
2 weeks.
What's that?
He hasn't played for like 2 weeks.
yeah.
It's
And
true. It's
He's
true.
been busy and then working and then on his deathbed.
If somebody wants to take me over, they can.
You know what? How about, we played for a good hour. You guys know what you're facing. So we can just end it on another cliffhanger, and we can pick this up next time.
All right, yeah,
Sorry about that, guys.
no worries.
No, it's okay.
No, it's the night before Thanksgiving.
Hey, we got some D&D in.
Yeah,
We did one really successcul thing.
yeah, and you've already noticed that you destroyed my plans for the night. So mission successful.
That is truly how one wins at D&D.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The DM just goes, fine, fuck.
Exactly.
6 against 1.
Uh-huh. Well, y'all enjoy your Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Hell yeah.
See
Uh,
you.
and next, when do we play? Thursday? Next Thursday?
Yeah, I think that would work.
Okay. Well, we'll kill you next Thursday.
All right.
Hey, kill
All right.
you next Thursday too.
See you guys.
All right, bye guys.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. Well, with that, it's an early night, unfortunately. You know, it's the night before Thanksgiving, and things happen. You know, we got family coming in, we got pies in the oven, we're cutting vegetables, and so I'm glad we were able to play tonight. We absolutely thrashed my plans, but that's not the end of it. That is not the end of it. There's so much more intrigue as a result of this. I was so close to having one of the gods step forward and stop this. I gave the opportunity to Farike, and Farike decided, as she would, is to hang out. If Mogus was around, I would absolutely have asked Mogus, but you know, I think Farike is a good alternative, where Farike saw this whole thing go down, and Athreos is gonna be fucking pissed. So this is not going to go well for the gods, I feel. Anyway, I appreciate you all. Have a fantastic holiday. Thanks for watching. Auf Wiedersehen.